All right, guys. So some time has gone on. You see where we are now here on the 30-minute chart on gold. We have moved up into a very minor level here. Um, so we're looking at shorts with stops just above this recent structure here. Maybe a little too close. Might want to maybe move that, but for now, that's just what we're looking at. And really, my thought process here is clearly yes. Obviously, we're in an uptrend on gold. But we haven't really made a nice retest of this level down here. We did back here on Friday, um, but ever since this moment now, we failed to come up and reach this high. So because of that, um, you know that is a sign of weakness here. We didn't come up here, and so I think obviously long term we can get a nice long swing position here, but I do think that for the moment, let me find this. We will likely see this level retested and then maybe establish a nice support here before moving up in the future. Maybe later in the week, maybe we go lower than this, but really it's the failure to reach this level, and then we dump, right? Little dump here. We pull back into this level and we went a little higher, right? And as we start to kind of pull back, that's really my indication of, okay, we're showing some signs of respecting this minor level. This may be an area where we roll over, get a nice trading opportunity for a short, and then at this level we can establish a new support, right? So from here, I wouldn't just anticipate, a high volume push to the upside. It's also 11:16. It's later in the morning. We'll probably decrease in volume a little bit the rest of the day, and then, you know, like I said, maybe later today, um, you know, tonight, late into the night, we could get this rollover to the downside. So I think it's worth the risk, right? We don't have huge stop loss. It's a decent ratio. But yeah, so just an overall simple trade. A lot of times I like to look at some of these key levels like this as levels where current price is magnetically attracted to, right? Obviously, that's just my own dumb idea, but um, when you're in a range and there's no very clear direction, right? Like obviously we're in an uptrend, but we are essentially ranging here on the 30-minute chart. Um, More often than not, you want to look at these key levels with the bias of these levels being retested multiple times before we move higher. Um, I would want to I'd be comfortable getting into a long position at this level as support, right? So not now, but if we come down and roll over, like I said, respect this level for a while, maybe later tonight or tomorrow morning, I'd be more comfortable getting in a long position down here. So anyway, I'm just sort of trying to kill two birds with one stone, right? I want a long position within this level, or maybe even lower, but probably for right now, just within this level. And so I'm looking to see this level be met. So, all right, so there's our trade where we got out. We could just move this up here. We really just got out at the top of this zone here, not really any further. But anyway, so from our entry, remember we were talking about how we came up and we failed to match this high up here. And so then once we get our move to the downside, right, we have a little bit of interesting price action here, but ultimately we push back up into this recent level. And looking back, our entry was pretty good, right? We didn't really have any drawdown at all. We got in pretty much let's go down the 15-minute at the perfect top here if we look right here, right? So, and then we just worked our way down into this zone, and right, this is pretty much our key level here. And so from this zone, we are now starting to build some support. So um, it looks like we can start, eyeing a potential long position, not immediately where we are now, but see how this price action sort of develops a bit more, leading up to the market open and those sorts of things. We can get a good opportunity, hopefully in the next couple hours, for a long position. And if not, then we'll just have to, be patient and wait. But overall, very good trade, good entry. Um, I actually, for a while, was thinking we might get a bit of drawdown, and if we'd start to slowly drift up, then that would pretty much be the end of our trade there. But ultimately, really good trade. It's just this simple price action relative to our key level down here. Like I said, it's like we're sort of attracted down to this level. And so anyway, that's what happened. So anyway, going forward, we're just going to be, um, my bias is to be looking for long positions as of today. If the price action here, if something happens, if there's a crazy news announcement that changes things, then we'll go from there and maybe change our approach. But overall, pretty good trade.